vlog today, guys. Today we're gonna show you guys what's it like in Moreno family house every day. So hope you guys enjoy.
Hi, Deo.
Good morning, friends. I guess we're taking along for our day today. Me and the kids just got up. I was able to shower while the kids played with Teo, and then I made breakfast. We had eggs and toast today. Now we're cleaning up. I give the kids little chores to do every morning, and then we have our cousins coming over because I started watching my sister's kids throughout the summer, just kind of doing a little summer school thing, and it's really fun. So they come over for about 4 hours a day, and they mostly play, but it's really fun for me and for them.
Hi. Hi. Yeah? Hi.
What I do for lunch. We usually have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because I know that that's what my sister's kids will eat, and we eat a little bit differently than them, which is fine, but they're not used to some of the things that I make, so I put just a tiny bit on each plate in case they want to try it. Make my kids try it, but I don't make my sister's kids try it. Okay, it's peanut butter and jelly today with some macaroni salad and some fruit on the side. I have 2 kids that are gluten-free and the rest get regular bread. So, trying to keep it all straight. Whoa, that's where you set the ice, right there? Uh-huh. That looks really cool. Let me see, wow.
No, I can't have that bridge.
While the kids are eating, I wanted to tell you guys something. So, I've definitely mentioned in the past videos about Teo's poor health, like his tummy issues and his food sensitivities and everything. So I wanted to kind of give a little update and tell you what I found out. So we went to a doctor a couple of months ago, a naturally minded functional medicine doctor, and he gave us so many answers, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So we found out something really interesting. We have a couple of problems, and the awful thing is a lot of Teo's problems came from me and a problem that's in my body. So I found out that I have a parasite. I have worms. Probably not the big like worms that John had as a kid. He has scared me so bad telling me stories about having worms as a kid. Okay, let's not get into that too much, but I have worms, or a parasite, and it's messing up my digestion and my ability to like release toxins and like weird things like that. And so basically my breast milk, Teo hasn't been tolerating, and that's what he's been eating his whole life. So, and he still is. We decided to keep breastfeeding for now. So the interesting thing, and the reason I wanted to share it with you guys, is because this doctor, he thinks it's possible that I got a parasite from the water when I was in the Philippines. So a couple of years ago, it's like 3 years ago. And so I might have had worms for years and years, and I passed down to my kids. Well, Teo has a parasite too. So apparently all the kids have it, and I kind of passed a lot of problems onto Teo through the pregnancy and then through breastfeeding. So that's really hard to find out, but we're fixing it. And so that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I am on a worm detox. This is what I take. It's a natural one, and so it has lots of different herbs and things, and the main things are like wormwood leaf, sage leaf. Anyway, so this is my 3rd round of it, and it gives me a stomach ache, but hopefully it's working. Hopefully I'm getting rid of the parasites. I'll go back to that doctor and find out in a little while, but I got really sick when I was in the Philippines after drinking some water, and so it's possible that I, got a parasite, and then I brought it home, spread it to everybody, and then through my pregnancy, as a baby's developing in your womb, if I'm not giving him the right minerals and the right vitamins and everything because of the worms, then he's ended up with a lot of allergies and stuff. So it's nice to have the answer, or, you know, the probable cause, and now we can do something about it. So hopefully once the worms are gone, this should be my last cycle, then hopefully, you know, my body will fix itself and I'll stop passing toxins through my milk to Teo, and then he'll get healthier and happier. And so far, this doctor has done a world of good for us, and he's on another medicine as well that really calms his stomach, and so we're doing a lot better. It's really great. We ordered food for dinner. It's a crazy day.
Oh, okay. Oh. Hello, boy.
Hey!
Oh, Ate John, tamo to.
Look like that clown.
Like that. We want to see you walk.
This. Look at the plane. Straight wrinkles. Straight wrinkles.
Pick me up, Grandpa.
Oh, we did a circle loop.
Okay, it's a couple of days later. We are not super great at vlogging and making those types of videos on our channel, but we'll get better. Let us know if you guys like these types of videos where we just show our life, or if you like when we sit down and talk about specific things better. But to end today's video, I want to show you guys my garden and our chickens, because I know some of you are interested in that, and the garden is doing really well right now, and I'll show you what we have. But if you're new to our channel, please subscribe, and you'll be able to see more videos from us in the future. Okay, so this is my awesome fence John made out of pallets, and then he painted for me. Then he built this gate, and that goes into my garden area. Okay, so then when you come through this gate, there's this gate with the chickens. So they have this whole yard over here, and John built this chicken coop. It's pretty big, so they can go in there and have their water and hang out, and pretty soon start laying eggs. These chickens, we have about 15 right now. 2 are roosters, so we'll get rid of them pretty quickly. We're not allowed to have roosters here. As soon as they make noise, we will kill them and eat them. And so we have lots of different kinds. We got some really funny looking ones, like these ones. I think they're Polish hens. That's what my friend told me they are. We give them lots of like food scraps. They love watermelon. And right now I'm feeding them corn so I can fatten them up a bit. We are gonna butcher some of them, and then some we'll just keep to lay eggs. So yeah, those are the chickens. It's kind of messy in there, don't judge. We just dump the scraps, and then every week or so we scoop it up and put it in the compost bin. So that is a pomegranate tree up there. Kind of sad thing, we killed our peach tree this year. We did not do well with it last year, and then I didn't water it enough this year. Okay, so those are pomegranates, and that'll be really fun to have. And then we have our compost bin back there. Not a lot ends up in the compost bin because the chickens eat most of the scraps. If you don't know what a compost bin is, it's basically just like food scraps and grass and everything, and then that breaks down and it turns into really good food for your plants. So next year, hopefully we can put some of our own compost on our plants. Okay, so then behind me is our garden area. It's not pretty. It is not pretty, but that's okay. We were kind of rushed into doing a garden this year because with the pandemic, I think we wanted to be able to grow our own food a little bit more, and so I just went for it, okay? I really don't know what I'm doing with gardening. It's all just a big experiment. My grandma is really amazing at gardening, so I want to learn from her. She taught me a few things, but I just winged it. I just put stuff in the ground. Some of it didn't work out, but most of it did. So it's going okay, and so far we've gotten a few things out of it that we've eaten, and then I'll show you guys what's growing now. Okay, first we've got our blueberry bushes. This one here, and then this one that's dying. But hopefully it's gonna hang on. There's still a little bit of green. So our blueberries are over here. Here we've got honeydew, okra, and eggplant. Here's our corn. It's not looking very good. I don't know why. It's really hot here, and so it's hard to know what does well and in the sun and in the shade and all that. So, okay, and then more okra. Another tomato that's not doing super well, but it's okay. And then this is coriander. It was cilantro, and then I guess it turns into coriander. I'm not really sure. But we ate a lot of the cilantro that's all gone now. These are cantaloupe. We only got one watermelon that's working out. We tried that a few times. And then these are beans, navy beans and pinto beans. And then we've got a grapevine right here. And then this looks like a mess, but it's awesome. I have 4 tomato plants right here, and they're all doing okay. And then there's a few beefsteak tomatoes growing on here. Here. Lots of pepper plants. Some of them are doing better than others. Some are still really tiny. They haven't started any peppers, but I have another pepper plant over in this box that has some tiny peppers. I'll show you. I've got chamomile my grandma gave me, some spinach that got too hot, onions, and then these are Roma tomatoes. This one's got a few little cute ones growing. And here we have more Roma tomatoes, and there's about 4 plants right here. And these ones got a little bit bigger tomatoes on them. Look at these big ones in here. These are awesome. That's really exciting. Then the zucchini got way out of hand, and it's only given us one zucchini that I didn't think tasted good. So I'm going to take this whole plant out because it's totally overcrowding all of this, but it's alright. Okay, so this is my other pepper plant. Got a couple on here. They're just kind of small. I'm not really sure why. Then I've got spring onions that I've used already. And then back there's a cucumber plant. Then on this side of the house, we have a little bit more space. We decided last minute to do a garden over here. And so next year it'll probably be a lot bigger and better. But I'll show you guys what we have right now. Okay, it's probably too hot for any of this to do well, but it's okay. We'll see what happens. So I have pumpkins put in here, and I have watermelon and cantaloupe all in this area. Okay, so I have eggplant. It's actually not doing super well, but there are 2 eggplants on it, so we'll see if those grow anymore. Basil, some cucumber plants, honeydew, and I can't remember what else. I was just grabbing whatever plants at the store still looked okay because I started so late on this side. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you like our videos, please subscribe and give us video requests down below. We would love to make whatever videos you guys are interested in seeing. Our next video is actually really good. It should come up in a couple of days. We kind of got off on our schedule. We were trying to do 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but since we're off with this one, the reason is good, guys. We have a project going on that you guys will see in the next video. So subscribe and stay tuned for that one. But we'll see you in that video. Thanks for watching. Bye.